as they are just slowly replacing their smaller ships with larger ships and getting just sort of a steamroll. Very nice progression for them here. Hats off to Ray for some excellent play here. Moving into another dodecahedron, and the Romulans at a little bit of a loss as to what to do. Another Laval on the way. I would hope to see some torpedo rains. Now, not really certain what you need to do for torpedo rains. I'm not a Romulan player. The torpedoes come from the research. I wonder if you need an upgrade, though. Yeah, I'm not really certain. So the Borg going to go ahead and move down into this, take out this expansion base. You can see that the dodecahedrons taking on, disabling some subsystems, occasionally causing a little bit of crew loss. And here the Romulans doing a little bit decloak. I don't know. Okay, so they got 5 on 4. This is potentially a bad move. Okay, so Ray not paying attention, not looking at his ships. They are going to lose a scout cube if they don't watch out. So these dodecahedrons need to be taking some of the damage here. And this rain getting tagged a lot, losing a rain. So now it's a 4 on 4. And another dodecahedron coming in. Scout cube, move that scout cube away, doing a good job of moving it away. Needing to, Romulans taking a lot of damage here. This one rain is about to eat it. And it is going to barely survive. Oh, and they get it. So what the Romulans don't know is that they are not in danger of uncloaking, or decloaking, whatever. So the beams scout cube is moving away. These Dodies are tagging these Romulans, so they get the weapon subsystem, causing the Laval to not be able to cloak. Your cloak is tied to your weapon subsystem, and as it is, Borg not losing any ships in that exchange. The Romulans losing almost everything. This is Ray firmly in the driver's seat of this game. Ray should really move down in here, take out this undefended expansion here. He has the initiative, needs to press it without being stupid. Puts in a... He does probably need to put together another scout cube, an EM scout cube, just to give him that extra bit of cloak detect that is really paying off for him here. Now he's totally mining his expansion. He resourcing double what his opponent is. A little bit less than double, but whatever. Ray going to go ahead and move up. Romulans are aware of what's going on here, staying out of combat. It looks like Ray is feeling a little bit of supply crunch here. A little bit of an odd timing for that. I don't really know what supply cost he has utilized so far. His expansion will have put some sort of strain on it. I'm betting he's somewhere between 100 and 200 on his supplies at the moment. And he's got another dodecahedron on the way. This force is slowly steamrolling into a nasty little bugger. The Romulans, on the other hand, trying to keep up on the resourcing. And you can see a Tal Shiar going up. Romulans moving out. 2 Lavals with a rain. Don't know what Ray is complaining about. Here is a region again. These guys are doing good. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Ray needs to press his advantage here at the moment. This expansion here needs to die. It's unprotected. There's no way that the Romulans can really stand up to this fleet. This fleet needs to do something. Sitting here doing nothing, that's bad. Yes, Ray, you're going to have to forgive me. I'm going to nitpick you on that. You've got a fleet. Move it. Put it in play. You could get some wins here, and it looks like you're doing that. So good. Loki in the process of slowly taking the time that he's been given to gather his Lavals. He is trying to move into some generics refits. I'm not exactly sure what he wants to do here. He's getting another Star Yard, able to up his production up. Borg going to move down here into this expansion, finally take out this extra stuff. and press their advantage. And this is really good of them. They need to do this. This is going to pay off. As you can see, it's free kills. Here comes the Romulan force. There's only 4 of them. If Loki wants to stay in this game, he needs to save these guys. At this point, Loki is basically giving up. At this point, he's put his ships in, and he just doesn't have. And is that second EM sphere that I was hoping to see? Yes. I'm impressed. Good job, Ray. You're on the ball on this game. You really have your Borg versus Romulan stuff down pat. And the Lavals are going to go down. Very solid play here by Ray, doing just a really good job of dismantling the Romulans here. Keep on moving. Keep taking this guy out. Move up. Continue moving up. The Laval coasting on momentum. Just barely getting out of there. Ray letting one get away, but again, the Loki going double time on his generics refits. Good move. You can see that the Lavals are not as terrorizing to the Borg as they used to be, and these Borg are slowly moving over, and there's an odd. There's an interesting thing. You'll notice that these dodecahedrons actually have a slow, it looks like, rotating bit. And that's, I have to say, I appreciate the extra little bit of detail there. It just gives them a little bit more life. I honestly think that the Borg would not be tumbling through space, but I appreciate the extra. It gives them a little bit more life, and it's really kind of appreciated there to see that sort of extra detail. And here the Borg doing a good job staying away from the starbase. Loki having just a lot of trouble here dealing with these guys. A little bit of fire from the starbase, but really what you want to see from Borg play here against a Romulan opponent. Just a near perfect game on Ray's part. The Borg are going to try to. The one thing that the Romulans have here is, since they are by their starbase, are going to be able to do repairs. And so we have 3 generics out, but these, well, I'm sorry, 2 generics and a Laval. But these generics are, they don't have their specialization, and so they are going to end up not being able to do as much damage as perhaps you would want them to do. Borg trying to move away, trying to get stay away from the starbase. That was a good point for them. They need to, actually, they should go ahead and take out the remaining. They have a line on these mining freighters, and so taking it out, doing a good job, really cutting out the legs of the Borg, the Romulans here. Their economy is very, very damaged here. Romulans here are going to be able to attack and repair, but these dodecahedrons do have a long range here, and that long range is going to work in their favor. The Borg are... Oh, and here's the sphere. And this looks like a torpedo regen sphere, and it is going to lay siege to the starbase. This one scout cube is going to take too much damage. It's going to end up losing that one. But it's not. Ends up moving a probe. The way the AI generally works is that it will auto-target the lowest defense ship on the board, but there's a little bit of health calculation in that as well. I've seen that happen. Borg are taking a little bit of losses here. It's a little bit of a gamble here with only with these little ships taking so much damage from this other stuff. I would have actually suggested that this they go ahead and dismantle the rest of these other little ships here. Not that Magnus the Borg will really soundly have this in play, but they are sacrificing some ship health for the starbase, where they could be doing at least something else. Dodecahedrons, again, taking too much damage. Not a station killer.